So I decided today I would bust out an older release, do an unboxing. This is the Basement VHS/DVD collection from Camp Motion Pictures, which was distributed by Alternative Cinema back in the day. This was sent to me around the time I first started blogging, way back in the day. I've been doing this for like 15 years, so this has got some years on it. They released several really cool VHS/DVD releases. They had this, and of course, it ain't just The Basement. You get 5 other films on this that we're going to talk about in a minute. But they also released like a gigantic big box double VHS set of video violence, which also comes with a t-shirt. I've got that one. And a few comic books come with DVDs, but this one was pretty sought after at the time. Pretty sought after now. I checked on eBay before I did this unboxing here, and it's like $75 if you want it. Like, it's selling for $75. People wanting more than $75 in some cases, but always a fan of it. Only watched The Basement like right when I got this and did a review on it. Haven't watched it since, but you can see it looks very cool, very retro. One of the coolest things about this was you get The Basement, which was a lost, like, I think it was an 8mm film from 1989, and there it tells you all about that. It's like an anthology film. It's bad, but I mean, if you want something like this, you want it to be bad. This probably was, in its own way, a pretty big influence on my One of the Five Doors of Hell movie, now that I think about it. But the coolest thing about this was you also get 4 other films, which you get 1987's Captives, which was directed by the guy who directed, of course, Video Violence 1 and 2, and Video Violence 1 and 2, which is essential shot-on-video movies. They're on here, as well as Cannibal Campout, which kind of gives you that Rob Zombie feel. The fact before, Rob Zombie kind of give you that feel. It's like, yeah, I feel like he probably was a fan of that. But this thing's all cool, and this thing is very sought after. See a little line there? I got one there, and I got one like right across here. It's the same way. It doesn't cut all the way through, but it cuts a little bit. I feel like when they probably sent this to me for review back in the day, they're like, well, just send him the one that the box cutter got. So this is top loaded here. You got to pop that open. Keep in mind doing this one-handed because your boy has not purchased his tripod to get, or at least the tripod to replace the current one. Slide this out of here. And it comes in a box like this, which is pretty cool. Ain't nothing gonna be flopping around. Take the disc out, and of course here is the VHS that I've never played. I always left it here. No mode or nothing, which of course the big box format helps with that. And I've got rid of like nearly 90% of my old like new school sort of VHS tapes that they started coming out with at the time when everybody started putting them out. This big box here, as you can see. This one, never got rid of it. Don't plan to ever get rid of it. I think I'll always hold on to this one, unless someone makes me like an ungodly offer for it. And of course, inside is the DVD, which I'm pretty sure maybe they released like a basic version of this. Camp did, and it comes with the extra movies we talked about. This is a little bit of a bummer if you want to nitpick, but when you open this, there's all the DVDs just kind of stacked up on each other, 3 discs with all the stuff on it. But yeah, this was like a cool release at the time. Still really cool. Camp Motion Pictures, Alternative Cinema. Let's put out some really awesome stuff. They don't seem to be, like, they're still around, but they don't seem to be doing nothing like this anymore. They put out some Blu-rays. They had Call Girl Cthulhu, and I think they were responsible for the original release of the WNUF Halloween special. But these days, a lot of stuff's kind of like BDRs and whatnot, and they don't really send nothing out anymore for review, which is fine. I mean, you should support them. You should buy them. If there's something there that they have out that I want, I should buy it. But I wish they still did stuff that was like this cool. But yeah, if you haven't seen one of these, it's an awesome set for shot on video movie lovers. Like I said, a big inspiration. The Door one. The Basement's bad, but it's a fun bad. And of course, those movies are kind of like some of the better shot on video movies you're ever going to find. But if you want this, like I said, you're going to have to pay like $75 online for it. But in my personal opinion, if you like this stuff, it is worth it.